Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys, for another video. And once again today, as we approach the deadline now in the transfer window, we will be talking the latest updates on Philippe Coutinho and also Lemar from Monaco. We've been very heavily linked with Lemar today, and things are changing now as we reach the end, the dramatic end of the transfer window. But first of all, let's discuss Philippe Coutinho. What I want to basically say is, in reference to sort of yesterday's video, I want to make a few things absolutely clear. I do like him. I think he's a good player. I think there's absolutely no doubting his quality. He's got fantastic feet. He's a great mover. You know, he creates a lot of chances. He can score goals as well. He's got fantastic technique. But what I would say about that is, I just don't want us to waste what is being quoted as about 160 million euros on Philippe Coutinho. He's a great player. He's a wonderful player. But I don't think it's worth risking all of this season's budget, all of the Neymar money with him and Dembele and Semedo, and probably dipping into next season's budget as well, simply for Coutinho. One, because I think what he actually gives us isn't exactly what we need. I think we're in dire need of a controlling midfield player. That is not Coutinho. There's no doubting that if we bring Coutinho in, he will strengthen our squad, but I just don't want to see that at the expense of our transfer budget. 160 million euros for me is massive money, and I don't want next season's moves to be sort of ruined by a transfer in this window of that which we could be pursuing other targets, and that is where Lemar comes in. Now, it's very interesting because Liverpool themselves were very closely linked with Lemar from Monaco. He's a very good winger. He's quite versatile as well in the positions that he can play. He was outstanding last season as Monaco won the Liga 1 title. He's a really good player down that left-hand side, and Liverpool have been very closely linked to him. Now, it looked as though Liverpool were going to go for Lemar, and if they got him, then they possibly would accept Barcelona's bid for Coutinho. So it's very interesting now that both Sport and Mundo Deportivo are linking Barcelona with a move for Lemar. It could be an interesting tactic to go after a player Liverpool actively wants. Then, of course, negotiations could become more difficult. They may become easier. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this impacts the Coutinho deal. What is absolutely certain right now is that Barcelona definitely want one more signing. The question is, though, the big question, will they get it? Because they've wanted Coutinho all summer long, but Liverpool's stance has absolutely remained unchanged. They have not wanted to sell Coutinho for a single minute in this transfer window. Every offer that we have made for Coutinho has been rejected, and when they've been rejected instantly. Liverpool have simply said, no way. So I don't think Liverpool's stance in that has changed. I don't think they all of a sudden want to sell Coutinho. Now it's nearly the end of the transfer window. He is currently away on international break. He's in Brazil. But what I would say about Coutinho is he definitely wants to leave. But will he get his wish, and will he get to join Barcelona? Because right now Liverpool still do not want to sell. They're going to sign Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain around 35 to 40 million euros. That transfer is going to be. They've already signed Naby Keita, but that move won't go through until next summer. So Liverpool are quite busy, but still that doesn't change the Coutinho situation. Their signings right now are on money that they had before Coutinho. They don't need to sell him to gather funds. They've already got the funds there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Lemar. Will he go to Barcelona? Are we seriously interested in him? If we are, I think it's a decent option. I would much rather us go and spend money on Lemar instead of, say, Di Maria. And I just want to know your guys' thoughts. Would you rather pay 160 million euros for Philippe Coutinho, or would you rather pay around 80 million euros for Lemar? Because a few French sources so far are saying that we've actually made a bid of 60 million plus a player on loan. That's going to be interesting, but I think Monaco are holding out for more like 80 or 90 million euros in the current crazy market. So I want to know your thoughts, guys. Would you rather go for Coutinho for the absolute mega money that Liverpool want? Even then they might not sell because they've been very resolute. Their owners do not want to sell Coutinho under any circumstances. But if they made an astronomical offer, one that was very difficult to refuse, would you rather us go for Coutinho? Or do you think that we should be pursuing somebody like Lemar for less money, who can do a job, who may not be the sort of star, the big name that maybe the board want? Because I don't like the signing of Coutinho simply because I think the board are doing it as a PR statement. We all know about Benedicto's vote of no confidence, and I just think the board want a sort of marquee signing. They want a big name to sort of con the socios into thinking they're doing a good job. I think that's what Coutinho brings. He's a big name. He's a marketable player. Is he exactly what we need? Probably not. Will he cost a lot of money? Yes. And I think that's what the board want. They want this good PR. They want to look good. They want a big statement. And that's why I'm worried about the signing of Coutinho. Is it for the team, or is it for Bartomeu and some personal gain? Once again, going in the market for Brazilian players. So leave me your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think about our transfer dealings? Do you see us doing any business before the end of the window? And if you do, who do you think we're going to sign? Coutinho, Lemar, possibly Di Maria? That's another signing that I wouldn't particularly agree with, given not only his Real Madrid links, not only what he did at the Camp Nou last season when he was at PSG with the shushing of the fans, but simply because he's 29 now. He's not great, he's injury prone, his decision making at times isn't good. We've seen him for Argentina alongside Lionel Messi not play particularly great all the time, so I don't think that would be a good investment either. Out of the three players, I think Lemar would give us a lot. I think he's attainable. I think Monaco don't want to sell him, but I think if the right offer came in, they would definitely consider it. But that could also be the same for Liverpool. But I think it'll take a lot of money to get Coutinho from Liverpool. They've been resolute, they've been firm, they've been strong all the way through the window. At the end now, I honestly can't see them buckling. I think their owners want to make a statement. They want to look to their fans like they're strong, like Liverpool can't be bullied, like they're going in the right direction. They want to look strong to their fans. So I don't think they're going to buckle right now with Coutinho. I still think he is not for sale, and I think unless Barcelona make an absolutely colossal offer, he is not going to leave Liverpool this summer. But should we make that offer? Leave me your thoughts down below, guys. I'm always looking forward to hearing your opinions. There's not long to go now, but what I would say, guys, is the transfer deadline for La Liga is 1 day later than in the Premier League. The Premier League shuts on the 31st at 11 o'clock. La Liga is the day after that. The transfer deadline then shuts on the 1st of September in La Liga, so we will have an extra day to do business. Clubs can sell outside of the transfer window, but they cannot buy. So Liverpool will be waiting anxiously, but I think if they don't sign a replacement before the end of their deadline, there's absolutely no way of getting Coutinho, and even now, it still looks difficult. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I will see you very, very soon indeed, but as always, Vasca el Barça!